go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome, folks, to Allegiant Stadium, the home of the Raiders, right off the Las Vegas Strip. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on a playoff team from last year, the UNLV Rebels. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Eagles will kick this away to get us going here. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. He hands it off from the gun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year. Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Pass complete on a crosser. The reception gets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Rolling out play action. Caught quickly. And it's good for a 1st down at 36.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield with the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Rebels.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Eagles. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Makes a quick catch.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Pass complete. It's second down now. And he drops back in the gun, throwing for his running back. Here's the target, and it's complete. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On first down, it's play action. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incompletion sets up a second down. They'll run it to the right side. As the first down is still going. They've got him at the 48. That's a first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And he's back to throw again on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds an open target on the left side. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, UNLV. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Georgia Southern's offense retakes the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you don't play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Finds his man. It's Pryor. And the Eagles look to keep this drive moving. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. On the move now. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit. Wasn't able to complete this pass.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Pryor. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
The defense here went with softer coverage, played some zone. I think the quarterback and the receiver recognized that. Good job of coming back to the football, and the quarterback put it right where it had to be for the first down.
They'll give it to the back. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They never had a chance tackle in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Pryor. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Offense choosing to go for it here on fourth down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it. And the Eagles are in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Well, Kirk, it's UNLV with the lead now. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter.
Georgia Southern, 7.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
Hey, the offense does their job of getting points on the board, score the touchdown, 6 points. All we need is an extra point. Chris, we got a tie game.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Short throw complete to the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Now it's second down here. Here comes a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Short pass, finds the tight end. They tackled him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They're going to run it here. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
You make the stop, and not before a solid gain that time.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Rebels.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Georgia Southern offense back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He's going to take off here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The defense showing blitz here. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And the Eagles will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Moves out of the pocket. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
Slides down to avoid the tackle.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
Looks right for a quick completion. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
First and goal, Georgia Southern.
And the Eagles line it up with 1st and goal. Quarterback keeps the football. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. A solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. 2nd down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And now the try here for the extra point. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled just short of the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. That's caught. It's Stewart. Breaks into open space. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
Chris, this guy is having a career day, and we're only in the 1st half. 2 touchdowns. Here's a great conversion. This guy right now is playing in a zone.
First down and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Let's go.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. This time, a completion. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up 2 yards on the play. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion.
Chris, I cannot believe we're still in the 1st half. This guy's already got a couple touchdowns. Now he's adding to his receiver total here by picking up another 1st down and more yards.
And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw it again. Wide open downfield. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Man, I love to see linebackers in today's game. They're physical enough to be able to be in the box and defend the run because that's their main primary job. But here you can see the athletic ability to be in man coverage and be able to make a play and knock the ball away.
He shreds the tackle. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First down. Looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. A chance to score. Touchdown, UNLV. Strong game by this quarterback.
I think this receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. And the Eagles come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Goes deep off his back foot. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 34. It's a quarterback keeper. They've got him down out near the 40. Timeout is called. A tuck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense, but they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But we've got to stay focused and can't get lazy because we can see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
The back catches it on that play, Chris. Kind of looked like a receiver on the way they designed that play, and I love the toe tap at the end. He's inbounds. Nice game.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, this one can hurt you.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quick throw over the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
2nd down, they're going to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. One more play before they head to the locker room. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
UNLV 31.
They'll kick it off to begin the second half. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And here comes the Eagles offense back on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. And it's caught across the middle. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Talk about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Oh, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on third down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on fourth?
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense back out on the field now. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. And Stewart. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Looking to throw it on first down. Zips it down the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the quarterback gets him.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to chuck it again. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Trying for a fourth down completion. The short completion to the tight end. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And here's the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. It's going to set up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
It's a quick grab. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Looking to set up the screen pass here. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
First and goal, handoff. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Georgia Southern's offense retakes the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Looking for his big tight end. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous. Lost his concentration and drops the ball.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And this pass is on target. Caught. Tackle made after a big gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary. Tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap?
It's a fake, looking to throw. And the pass is caught off the fake, but can he get there? And the returner heads out of bounds.
Wow, how about that one, Chris? I really thought the up man was going to take off and run, but instead he throws it and fools everybody.
And the Eagles are moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback still with the football. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense comes up with the football. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Hand off to the single back. First down and more. He's still running. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, UNLV. They continue to roll up the score.
Chris, is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Georgia Southern offense back on the field. Frustration in the last drive. They moved into plus territory, but coughed it up. Can't afford that. Down on the scoreboard now. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
The sure hands. It's Pryor. Breaking free at midfield. Who's in the clear? Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving. Back to throw again.
Slangs the quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
He's got room to run. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Running with purpose. Has the first down and more. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is roaring control.
What a move, breaking ankles and still going. 4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Ramp down the middle. It's Stewart. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Touchdown, Rebels. Add 6 more points to the total.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Georgia Southern, 21.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. It's a shotgun run call. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. This one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
They came in at the very beginning of this game. You can almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.